Hey, it's May here. And I wonder if you're feeling this feeling in the air right now too. It just feels like the world is a very stressful place. There's tensions, whether geopolitical or even within our own communities. There is uncertainty about the economy. Are we tipping into recession? What's going to happen with inflation and prices? And there is just a feeling of unease. The thing is, when the world feels like that, and it often can, what do you do about that? Do you allow yourself to get sucked in and have it drain you of all your energy? Or do you find a way to lift yourself and the people around you up so that you can continue on your path to where you want to get, right? Enjoying your life, having a successful career, however you define success. So I want to share with you 3 things you can do without anybody's permission, without anybody's consent or collaboration, right? You can do these 3 things all on your own and just decide to do them and do them right now. The first thing is to understand the difference between your thoughts and your attention. Your thoughts are things. They pop into your mind, and sometimes you can't help the first thought that comes into your mind, but as the saying goes, you can help what you do with it, which then brings us to attention. Now, attention is different. Attention is not a thing. Attention is that part of you that is aware of your thoughts. And what you want to make sure you do then is focus your attention, your precious attention, on the thoughts and situations and ideas that serve you well. All right, you can choose that. So choose what you pay attention to. The second thing you can do is to then stop doing the things that bring you down. We all have things that we know trigger us to be not at our best, maybe even trigger us to be at our worst. And yet, sometimes we can't resist doing them. For me, the thing I have decided to stop doing is what they call doom scrolling. It's just scrolling through the news feed, and I can just get sucked in and lost, and all of a sudden, half an hour has gone by. What happened with that time of my life, right? So what is it for you that you are doing that's your equivalent of doom scrolling for me? And you want to make sure you stop doing that. And that brings us to the third thing, which is, what can you start doing? What can you replace that doom scrolling equivalent with? So you want to start doing things that lift you up. And for me, what I find really uplifting are 2 things. One is I love going to the gym. So I've been going to the gym on a very regular basis. It is my happy place. For you, it might be something completely different. Maybe it's playing the cello. I've always wanted to play the cello. Maybe it's doing pottery. Maybe it's taking your dog for a walk, whatever it is. And then another thing that you could also start doing is I've been listening to a book, an Audible book called The Untethered Soul by Michael A. Singer. And it has been so helpful to me, and it touches on some of that thoughts versus attention as well, although he uses different language for it. So I've been listening to that book on Autorepeat. So this is my 3rd time round listening to it, and whenever I feel like I need a good dose of that, I just pop in my earbuds and I listen to whatever chapter I happen to be on, and it is just so helpful to calm me down and help me stay focused. So speaking of focus, now is the time when I invite you to focus. In this time of unease, uncertainty, challenge, and stress, this is a time to focus on what will make your life and career better. All right? So don't let the negativity, whether it's people, news, whatever else, don't let it bring you down. Focus on doubling down on the things that uplift you. So, how about you? What are the things that you are going to stop doing, and what are the things that you're going to start doing to lift yourself up, and by doing that, helping everyone around you? Leave me a comment. I'd love to hear from you. Thanks so much for watching. This is May Bush reminding you to keep learning, keep growing, and keep going.